You just completed your driving classes or sessions in any of the driving school and driving your car on your own, then this video is for you. If you are afraid of taking out your car on the busiest road or on the narrowest road in your city, then this video is for you. If you are getting intimidated by a lot of people or vehicles around you when you are driving alone, then this video is for you. So here I'm sharing my experience when I'm talking about these three little things on how I got rid of that fear in a few days time. So here are the three things which you would like to know to become a confident driver. So this video is about how not to lose the confidence and not to get intimidated in the early days of driving. So make sure you watch this entire video as there is a lot of information for anyone new to driving. Guys, if you are new to this channel, my name is Santosh and I've started this channel to help out the people who need assistance when they are new to driving. Welcome to my channel. What can I see today? And this is my first video in this channel. So hope this will be very helpful for you. By following simple and basic discipline, you can get more and more confidence and drive even on the busiest of the roads in the middle of traffic. So I'm going to tell you how exactly I achieved that and take you on a tour where I used to go to practice driving practice daily. Also, I'd like to mention about the two particular incidents which had hampered my driving and I had lost my confidence totally in those early days. So subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos like this and give a big thumbs up by liking and sharing this video. So how do I not get afraid or how do I not fear to drive the car around on the busiest roads in the crowded places? How do I not get afraid and judge properly while driving on the main road or while parallel parking or while reversing the car? How do I not get intimidated by the people or the vehicles around me? So the only answer for all these things is confidence. CONFIDENCE, big and bold, confidence. So let me take you through my experience. It was a hell lot of experience. I had enrolled to my driving classes in the early December and could not complete all the sessions due to various reasons. Actually, I had even booked my new car before I enrolled to the classes. So once I got my new car delivered, I had not even completed all my training sessions. So I have faced a lot of challenges when I started driving my new car. So the biggest challenges were I had hardly driven any car before I stepped into my new car. In terms of hours, I actually had some 5 to 6 hours of driving experience. Because of which I had very poor judgment. The second challenge was I had my new car, the only car which I had to practice, and that is where all my dilemmas started. The third was the roads. The roads near my home are very narrow, and wherever I have to go out and come in, I have to pass through these roads. So these were the biggest challenges I faced when I started driving my new car. Let's get on the tour and we'll see how we'll go to the place where I used to go for driving practice, and we'll see how the roads are when I'm going away from my home. So you'll get a fair amount of idea. You can just see the roads and the cars parked on either side of the road. So it's hardly 10 feet distance available, or even a 10 feet space available, or even less than that. So these are the kinds of road I have to pass through whenever I'm going out and I'm coming back into my home. So it's kind of a boon in disguise because this has made my judgment a lot better. So unfortunate incident which I was talking about in my earlier. The two incidents out of that, which one was very frightening, or at that point of time it was very frightening and more of frustrating. So I will show you an unmanned signal where I just happened to brush an auto rickshaw, and the auto rickshaw driver, he came out and he started abusing me, even though I had elbowed on my windscreen. He came out and he started abusing me. The spot where I brushed an auto rickshaw. It was coming from the right to left, where you can see a tanker is coming. So I was not able to judge my front side of the car and brushed him because traffic was building up behind him, so he could not stop his auto rickshaw for more time and abuse me. But it was fortunately for me that he had to go forward and then leave. So after that I took a deep breath and I somehow regained some confidence, gained some confidence, and then left from here and I came here and I stopped under the shade of the tree. I had lost my breath, so I was literally shivering, and you could see I was literally depressed also because I was seeing so many young people driving, and I really started to think that it was rocket science. So I came to this place and parked my car under the tree shade, closed my eyes for some time and took a deep breath. I recalled what had just happened and how I could have avoided it, and came out and checked. I will show you what has happened. So let us see what has happened exactly on the front side of the car where I had brushed the auto rickshaw. So I hope you people can see this dent here and the scratch from just above the fog lamp. This happened in the first week when I had purchased the car. So I have not got it removed. And the second thing which I was about to let you know guys was I had bumped on a big stone. So this is where all these scratches got happened. This was in the same week, so I have not got these things also removed. So I just want to make sure that these things stay there on my car, because I want to see them daily, so that I don't want to do it again. So this will keep me reminding every other day. How could I come out of all these things? How could I lose fear? How could I start driving again? How could I regain the confidence? So I thought of only three things, and the first was practice. So initially I used to practice only once a week or twice a week. Then I started taking my car out every day or twice a day, because I had that fear of hitting someone or touching some vehicle. So I didn't care about that. I started taking it out every day, and while I was practicing, I made sure that I was having someone, some experienced person beside me who was giving me some invaluable tips, so that I could incorporate them in my driving. I had my this cousin who was there with me all the while when I was learning. So he used to give me all kind of tips, and how to take turns, how to do the U-turns, how to brake, how to reverse and all. So that helped me a lot. And I used to practice on wide roads, empty roads where there was less traffic or no traffic absolutely, and no people walking around. So that gave me the feeling of steering as well as the angles. So these were the three things which I incorporated when I was practicing. So this is the road where I used to come for practice almost twice a day for almost 6 to 7 days, and I used to have my cousin on my side, and he used to give me a lot of tips while turning, while making U-turn, and while taking right turns, left turns, reversing, parallel parking. So you could see there is very less traffic here, and I was able to get the feel of the steering as I mentioned, and about the angles. So I used to almost do say 10 to 12 rounds every time I used to come here, like this, from this side to that end. These kind of roads are more helpful during the practice days. So that kind of practice, it gave me more and more confidence. So confident me, I started to take out the car in the roads where there was normal to heavy traffic, and confidence gave me the reason to love driving, because of which I could take the car wherever I would like to, and confidence also gave me the reason to practice more, because I wanted to drive again and again. So actually confidence gave me a lot of practice also. So you can say the practice gave me confidence, and with confidence my judgment started getting right. So although it was too early to say that I had perfected driving, but I could take the car anywhere I wanted to. Correct judgment made me take my car and do all kind of things, like doing U-turns in the busiest roads, which I had never even dreamt of, doing hairpin curves, all those kind of things. And correct judgment also gave me kind of boost and lose all the fear while driving. Importantly to say, not to get intimidated, because I came to know that first it was my safety, then it was my car safety. So I didn't care about the people who were honking or abusing around me. So so practice, confidence and the judgment are the three takeaways from my experience which I wanted to share with you. Lastly, I would like to tell you is try to avoid people with negative attitude as much as possible. It might be from your family or from the driving school. The negativity they will instill in you will only bring your confidence down. So please stay away from negative people, because it will only degrade your skills as you will be still in learning phase. And at last, I would like to wish you happy learning and happy driving. Drive safe and live to drive.